13.5-week review project.
Ionic and metallic compounds.
Ionic compounds are bonds formed between metals and nonmetals.
Properties of ionic compounds include
Strong,
hard,
high boiling point.
high melting point,
Metallic compounds form between two metals.
metallic compound properties include
High boiling point,
high melting point,
malleable,
they're good conductors of electricity,
they also are ductile and durable. The electron C metals were a group of metal elements share their electrons in what is basically a sea of electrons.
alloys are
A metal mixture, which an example would be brass.
naming and formula examples.
Naming. You put the name of the metal first, then the name of the nonmetal second. Then you take the end of the nonmetal and change it to IED.
Writing formulas. You would write the metal first, then the nonmetal second, and you would cross the charges.
An example would be potassium sulfide. You take potassium, the metal, and then you take sulfide, the nonmetal, and change the ending to IED. The charges for potassium is +1. The charge for sulfide is -2, so you cross the charges. So it's potassium 2, sulfide 1. Naming and formulas for transition metals. For naming, you take the name of the transition metal first, then the name of the nonmetal. Take the cross charges, and this will determine your Roman numerals for your transition metal. For the example, it's iron 3, nitrogen 4. Since the cross charge on nitrogen is 4, the Roman numeral is 4. So the name is iron 4 nitride. For the formula, the Roman numeral on the transition metal is its charge. You write the transition metal first, then the nonmetal. And like before with the metal and nonmetal, you cross the charges. Example, vanadium 5 sulfide. First write the equation without the charges, Vs. Now cross the charges. The charge of vanadium is 5 because of the Roman numeral. Now look at your periodic table and you can see the charge of sulfur is 2. So the answer is V2S5.
Practice problems.
Project by
Dennis.
Alyssa
And Megan.